How's it going, DockHound fans? Dominic Stearn back with you. Today, we're going to be talking to Tripp Clark, one of the new catchers on the Lake Country DockHounds for the 2025 season. Tripp played at Angelo State in Texas, and then he got his pro career started last year following his graduation, and he's excited to kick off his first full professional season with the DockHounds. Tripp, how are you doing? And thank you for joining me today.
Thanks for having me. I'm doing pretty well.
And for you, you graduated Angelo State, and then you got to go to the MLB Draft League, and
Mhm.
then you went into the Pioneer League and you played with the Oakland Ballers last year. What was that transition like for you going from playing college ball a couple of times a week to playing pretty much every day professionally?
I mean, it's definitely a change going like just the amount of summer ball experience I've had or like the amount of summer ball opportunities. It's definitely that like style of baseball definitely helps because it's you're playing every day. It's like a minor league schedule. But hopped in the draft league right after finishing up my career at Angelo, and it was definitely an adjustment, but I felt like I made it pretty well and relatively quickly. I mean, there are some definitely little bumps at the beginning, but I thought I got off to a decent start and then figured it out along the way. And then when that was over, I just transitioned to Pioneer League, and I thought that was very similar. I thought there was some small adjustments that you had to make, but it was mainly like looking for pitches and stuff like that, more or less than like actually making a change in like the way you play. Kind of, it's just small stuff, and that's what I one of the things I excel at. I feel like I see those changes and see what I need to do, and or I mean, even if it's not all me, maybe it's coaching and everything like that as well. But I think that it was pretty not easy, but it was definitely like an not not too crazy of a transition for me. But I enjoyed it, enjoyed my time in Oakland, and I guess Youngstown is where I was in the draft league. But I'm excited to come to Wisconsin and feel really excited for it.
Yeah, what have you heard about the Lake Country area? Because as a Texan native, it's vastly different, the South up here to the Midwest and the North. But what have you heard about the Lake Country area?
I haven't heard much. I've heard it's just really beautiful and really nice during the summer. I couldn't tell you how to pronounce the name of the town that the DockHounds are in, but I yeah, but I haven't heard too much. But I know it's great. Obviously, it's lake country, so there's a lot of great lakes and there's a lot of great fishing and stuff like that. But just really heard about how great of a place it is to play baseball and how great of a place to be in the summer. That's about it. So that's all you
It's
need to know, I guess, right?
It's one of the best places to spend a
Mhm.
summer. And as you mentioned, lots of lakes up here, especially in Oconomowoc. And some of the
Yeah.
players who have been here don't even know how to pronounce it. We had a funny interview with one of our other catchers in 2023. He definitely butchered the pronunciation. And me and a couple of the players, we still joke about that every once in a while. For you in 2024, you were a Division II All-American. What really clicked for you in 2024? Not only to have success at Angelo State, but then to go to the draft league for Mahoning Valley and then in Oakland for the Ballers and continue your success.
I think it's just consistency, and all throughout my college career, I just was striving to find that consistency. And my first year starting, I went up and down. We had two great catchers, and I would catch some, I would DH some, I would not play, and then I broke my hand or broke my hamate, and then he went down with a broken elbow, and I was like, all right, I gotta go. But it was really at the end of that season, and that was my first year starting, so three years ago, I guess, or 2 years, 2 seasons ago. But just that playoff, I just found the confidence and like the consistency that I was striving for. And then the next year I built upon that. And just it's all about confidence and playing the game, not as in not to do something like for yourself, but do something for your team. And I know that's tough in professional baseball because yes, it is about a team, but it's also about you and trying to be the best player you can be as well. And that makes it tough sometimes. But I just try to like take it at bat by at bat or pitch by pitch if I'm catching or whatever it is, first base, outfield, whatever. But really just try to never make anything too big and never make anything too small. Just kind of, if you're right in the middle, kind of, I feel like it's a lot easier to operate just never getting too high, never getting too low. And that's something that I really found last year, especially. But and just really not trying to make things too big. But I mean, if bases loaded, I'm not trying to go out there and hit a home run. I'm trying to hit a ball hard. That's really it. Trying to either hit a sac fly or get a run in. I mean, RBIs or that was my thing last year. I'm trying to get an RBI and or a ribby just any way possible. So it's just kind of like simplifying the game. That's really all. That's really, I know I've said a lot of different words or definitely not summarized that, but just simplifying the game and finding joy in every aspect of it, really. And sometimes that's tough, especially when you go and play at places you're not familiar with. You just want to go home or you just want to go back to where you had been. But just finding everyday like happiness kind of is really tough sometimes. And I think if you can do that and find like in the small things, and I think that's really important as well.
Love that mentality, and it probably helped contribute to your 1,000 OPS each of the last 3 seasons, which as a catcher is uber impressive. And at Angelo State, yeah, it's Division II, so some people may knock that success, but Angelo State is one of the best Division II programs in the country. And in 2023, when you really solidified yourself as a starter, you helped win a national championship. What was that experience like for you and your teammates?
Um, I will. I mean, as a perfectionist, I didn't catch that year. I DH'd most of the year, and I would tell you I felt at points that I wasn't doing enough for the team and stuff like that. But I mean, sometimes you kind of have to take a step back, and that's kind of tough now with professional baseball because it's again what I said. It's all about the individual, or more about the individual than it is about the team. But it's like I was just trying to help the team in every aspect, and if I was catching that day, I would do the best I could. If I was DHing, I'd try to get, not try to get, but I'd hopefully get runners in or I would get an extra base hit or anything like that. But just trying to do anything I could to help the team win. And as evident, it definitely worked out. And I mean, just trying to help the team win gets you far. And we won a national championship. And last year we had a very the team like so the talent not dropped off, but we had a lot of injuries and had a lot of injury misfortune. I guess I was going to say luck, but it's the opposite. But I mean, and we lost. We barely snuck into the playoffs, and then we just kept going because everybody that was on the field was bought in and was trying to do the same thing. And that was when the national championship. And why we didn't, we still accomplished a lot for a team that I think had 21 or 19 or so losses going into playoffs, which in Division II, it's a lot more difficult to get an at-large bid than it is in Division I. Like if you're a good team in a good conference, you're probably getting an at-large bid. You have to be the best of the best just to get an at-large bid if you didn't win your conference or win your conference tournament. And we snuck in and we just kept going. And I thought that was awesome as well.
Yeah, well, Angelo State was one of the best, and you were a huge part of the reason that was the case for the last 4 years. And to win a national championship, to be able to translate that now to the pros with the Lake Country DockHounds in our third year of existence, made the playoffs for the first time this past season after missing out by tiebreaker in year 2 in 2023. How awesome would it be for you to deliver playoff victories and potentially a Miles Wolf Cup championship to Lake Country?
That's the goal. I mean, everything you try to do, you try to win. You don't just try to go be average or be below average or whatever. You're trying to pursue excellence and everything, or at least I am. I'm trying to pursue excellence in everything I do, and that's definitely a goal for me. There's also like there's other goals as well, but it's also like if I step on field, if on the field or on a team, then I'm going to do everything I can to help that team win. And I just I think I do a good job of that. And I mean, I would say a lot of the teams I've been on have had a lot of good playoff success, or at least like I think Oakland last year, me and Dante, who I'm coming with, which I'm excited for. But we took that, or not we, but we were on the first team and we ended up going to the playoffs. That was awesome. And then summer ball, I've taken like teams just like that. So every time I'm on a team, even if it's not my college team or anything like that, I'm trying to do everything I can to help that team win. And
You're
I
very
hope to bring that with me as well. Sorry.
No, you're good. Very excited to talk to Dante. Soon we
Hmm.
got these player interviews rolling out as we lead up into the 2025 Lake Country DockHounds season. But for you, you mentioned fishing is something that you're interested in. What else do you like to do on your off days, Trip?
I'm mainly a hunter, but I do like throwing a line in. I know summer is not a big hunting season, but I enjoy that, like in the off season and stuff like that. And then I mean, I would it's hard to say I don't enjoy like hitting or playing baseball or getting better at baseball, lifting, anything that exists with that. But outside of that, I do enjoy like the occasional run, the occasional flush, not like doing it every day, but like once a week, couple miles here and there. I do enjoy that. I'm big, love movies, love music, stuff like that. I love watching, just like hanging out and letting the body recover and just doing that. I play some video games, not massive in that, but I do enjoy like Call of Duty or MLB The Show or something like that. But I mean, back I know I won't have them when I'm in Wisconsin, but I do enjoy just hanging out with my dogs and walking them and stuff like that. And one of them's actually I hunt with as well. He's a hunting dog, so I like to. He's actually up here right now, but I think he's passed out or something. I don't know. But but yeah, those are some of the things I really enjoy and really excited.
Well, we love our dogs here in Lake Country, obviously being the
Yeah.
DockHounds, and you'll get to see a lot of dogs at the ballpark, including in the dugout when they go and
Nice.
retrieve bats from time to time in the early innings of some of the games up here. Is there anything that you're most excited for this upcoming season, or something that you're excited to prove?
I'm just excited to show what I can do at a higher level for sure. I mean, there's players that have been in AAA or the MLB or all over the place that are playing this league or playing on this team, and I'm really excited being a guy that wasn't drafted that I can show what I can do, and hopefully it will translate into championships or victories or whatever. But I'm just really excited to get up there and get to work.
And then, what's one thing you would want to tell DockHound fans before you get up to Lake Country this offseason?
I'm just really excited to get to work. And one of my dogs actually looks just like the dog in the DockHound logo. So hopefully he can make an appearance and we can get a second mascot up there or something.
We'll definitely have to get some pictures and get them posted on our socials before the season starts. And that's funny that your dog resembles our favorite hound, Louie,
Yep,
up here in Oconomowoc. Well, thank you, Tripp. I appreciate you sitting down with me, and can't wait for you to get up here at the end of April so that we can get things rolling in spring training leading up to the 2025 season.
for sure. I'm excited.